Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian.
And this is week 5 of your Strength and Swings class. We are back this week with our kettlebells off to the side, which will be used soon for our get-ups and squats today. 5 rounds. Nice, simple, but not easy. But first we'll get started with a bodyweight warm-up.
Quick and easy, but maybe just simple, not easy with the warm-up, and then those kettlebell skills to follow. Stand-up stance comfortable for you. We will be squatting today, so maybe open that up right away. And at the head neck, let's start with our chin tuck. It's that figure 8 shape as you go from a chin tuck, looking down, to looking out over the shoulder, and then up a side wall, and finish where the head neck's in the middle. Then crown of head high as you flex the neck or chin towards the sternum again. And then from there, alternate. So go up the left side or the other side for you, and up the wall, to the middle, and then the crown of the head high, looking straight on the horizon. Now lightly pull down on the neck as we extend the neck to support, and then from there it's that rotation to the original side, and that's the right for me, and a gentle chin nod down, find the middle. It's activating our neck flexors, just like those abs as we try to stand tall or extend, and then our rotation away from middle, find the chin nod, back towards the floor, and then casually look forward. Maybe just close up that stance and we'll go from the head neck towards the shoulder blades. So at the shoulder blades, they can shrug, but in this practice, most often those shoulder blades, armpits are worn down. And repeat again, an elevating shape, and then an armpit pull go. Then squeeze the shoulder blades together, also very useful for that squat that we do. The load will be out front and it'll want to take your shoulder blades into that rounding or protracted shape, but instead, focus on staying nice and squeezed. Then let's just open up our stance again. And with those shoulder blades in the retraction, a modest chin tuck at the head neck, figure 8 shape through the rib cage next. It's a rounding shape, flexing. Then a rotation, I'm going to the right here. A side bend to the back corner, same pattern as before with the neck. Let's get to the middle, and then a flexion shape back down through the center. Rotation the other way. Side bend to that back corner, up and over extension, and just casually reset in the middle. And now, not you, but you and me, let's punch our abs, test that shield as we look to extend up. And then from there, add a rotation, a side bend to the back corner, a circle shape all the way from the back to the front, pull down on the abs as we help extend that T-spine rib cage, and final one rotation to the back, a side bend, and then all the way to the front and pull the abs down to get tall. And look at those stances. Maybe you and like us are in our squat stance. Let's just open that up a little bit. In your hips, continue to think cow shape or that anterior tip of hips, and maybe adjust your pants so you're flexible enough as they are, and pull yourself towards your safe low squat. Maybe that's here, or maybe that's amazing. That's all the way down there. And just hang out some time. Maybe open those legs, keep the toes nice and heavy. Then on the up, keep the knees reaching to the wall behind you as you extend the hips through. Was that a good squat stance for you or for you? I'm going to say yes, it is for me, and I'm going to see if I can get just a little bit lower. And in a moment where Lauren has those hands in that rack position is where we intend to hold that kettlebell. And use those hi-yas to stand tall. Return back to middle. That's a very quick head, neck, rib cage, shoulder, and hip warm-up. Is there anything else we should add to that program before we get going with our bell?
Let's just do a quick bottoms up to make sure that kettlebell is feeling good today. Oh, sorry, you might need a different bell. But
I'll try it.
Whatever bell it is you use, let's use that hinge first to push our hips back, grip close to the corner, pushing weight down. Then it's our little swing through and upside down. Right now, we're just holding this bell here, maybe thinking about pressing it, bracing our abs, keeping our rib cage down, squeezing our butt cheeks for 3, 2, then tight to the body, elbow goes through and parks on the floor. Shake it out and we'll repeat on the other side. It's that hip hinge, push weight down, swing through, upside down. We're driving through that pinky side, keeping the blade retracted, pretending to press for 4, 3, 2, tight to the body, through, and park. Up without.
Nice standing plank right there.
All right, I think it's time we get right into the swing
Let's
or
get going.
squat of things today. So we'll start lying down on the floor and do a get up on each side. Remember, if that get up for you isn't with a kettlebell, maybe it's a body weight to just acquaint yourself with it. Otherwise, we're starting in that cuddle. We're rolling to our back, pressing the bell. From here, it's that hip drive pull. Then finding your hand. Bridge sweep, press through, square up, stand up. Then that leg you can touch, you'll step back. We'll open up, we'll rotate hinge, sweep, elbow, and control to our back. Pull that bell down, return it to the floor. Let it go, and let's repeat the same thing on the other side.
So sometimes you perform those get-ups in part, and today is a nice whole get-up here as we start in that cuddle position. Packing the shoulders, taking a collective breath, and that two-handed, or one if your name is Lauren, press. Then hip drive, tall sit. Tall sit leads us to the bridge. We press through, we square up the lunge, and we finish nice and tall. Then, with control, squeeze your back butt cheek as you pull yourself down. Windmill, sweep, find the elbow, abs always, to your back. The two-hand, cuddle down, and try that no-hand variation on our get-up. That bell feels great for me to do my get-ups with, and my sets of squats here for 5 reps. You might have 2 bells, you might use one with a bell and one body weight, but Lauren has that bell as well. Cue us what's up next.
So those squats here, let's start with our bell in our goblet position. So we'll start over the bell, we'll use our hinge, pull it up, and go 5 squats. Pulling ourselves down, pressing to tall. Pulling down, pressing to tall. 3-ish more. Last 2. And 1. And then bell will go down and stay down. And come up without.
Sounds good.
And just to spice it up, this time, we're gonna start that get up from the top and work our way
Love the press.
down to the floor. So let's get over top of that bell. Use our hinge to bring it up, press it to overhead, and then that leg you can touch, steps back, opens up, rotate hinge, sweep, find your elbow, get to your back. Then from your back, come back up to that elbow, find your hand, bridge sweep, press through, square up, stand up, pull that bell down, and return it to the floor. Ooh, same thing.
Find those modifications where you need. Corner of my eye, I think I saw Lauren make one, and that's a strong thing and a smart thing to do. Scale your workout to how you need it to get done. And here we are in the rack position. Core engage press. Drop down. Windmill hinge. I'm going to go from that sweeping to my elbow and all the way to the back. Hold any pose you want. Drive the hip. Sitting tall. Bridging. Pressing away. Squaring up. Finishing tall. Returning to rack. Whew, and to the floor. I do find those first 2 sets the hardest, getting things on board. And now, more of that conditioning approach as you get into that second set of squats. Cheat clean as well, Lauren?
Yeah, let's do that goblet squat.
Sounds good.
Unless you want to do it differently, I'm good with the goblet.
Sounds good.
All right, so back over top, pull that bell straight up, adjust your stance, keep the blades together, pull yourself down, press up to tall, 3-ish more. Keeping that breath. Keep push down and out on the floor, and then bell goes down. Whew. Round 3 of our get-ups. Today, I'm gonna stick to going from the top down.
I like it. I get that extra overhead press. I'm on board.
I'm not feeling that bottom move, so I'm going to, this way I can avoid the first move of the get-up, which I also find the hardest move, but right now some things are in the way.
Take over.
So let's start. If you want to go back to the floor, you could. Otherwise, we're starting from standing, pulling to rack, pressing bell overhead. That leg you can touch, steps back, opens up, rotate hinge, sweep, elbow to your back. Then use that hip drive, pull back up to the elbow, find the hand, bridge sweep, press through, square up, stand up, pull down, park.
Whew. Nice. Little breath in the middle, into the nose, out the nose, as available. And we'll do the same thing now, press it from the top. Cheat clean, as Lauren said. Yup. Full grip, nice overhead position, and always control. Here we are in the windmill or sweeping through with that leg. Lauren will pause on the elbow. Maybe you and I can get to the floor and then use that hip drive to get to the elbow, back to the hand. And then a sweep and press and square and finish nice and tall into the rack, back to the floor. Set 3 of squats.
Set 3.
Comes down nice and quick here. So we'll utilize that hinge, pack the shoulders or preload, and zip it up into the goblet. Now keep your shoulder blades back for 1. Root your feet heavy for 2. Sniff in on it down and for 3. And finish the last one, nice and quiet. Until the end.
Nice.
That's 3 sets. We're gonna be done in like 5 minutes here.
That's
nice
great.
And simple.
Efficient.
Not easy, but definitely, efficient.
All right, we're back to that get up. This is round 4 here. Round 4. So we'll get that bell, we'll take it overhead, pressing it, and then that leg you can touch steps back. Opens up, rotate hinge, sweep, find the elbow, push away to your back, come back up, hip drive pull, hand, sweep. We're still looking at our bell until here when we square up and we stand ourselves up, pull the bell down, place it down with control. Oh, how are those presses?
Looking good, feeling good.
Good. Same thing other side. So to that rack again and that overhead press. Maybe you stay here and you just practice holding that bell overhead, or you join us on this number 8 get up here to the back and then back up to the elbow, to the hand, sweeping through, pressing the floor, squaring up, standing up, pulling down, parking. Nice.
If that was our 8th get up, this is our 4th set of squats. We'll be just about 20 total squats by the time we're done. Hip hinge, pack the shoulders, modify your stance as you need. And now 1 squat, breath in. Yep, find those abs too. And that's number 3. And 1 more time.
Nice. And down. Oh, this is our last round here. Yeah, take those breaths. Maybe take a couple extra seconds off. And then this is get up number 9 and 10. Again, you could start these get ups from the floor or you could continue with that little bonus press here today. But let's go get up number 9. First side, pull to rack, press bell, step back, open, rotate hinge, sweep, elbow to your back, and then come on back up, working through the pattern, taking your time as you rotate around and under that bell to come all the way back up to standing. Bell goes down. Whew, whew. And we have number 10 get up here. So as long as we're feeling it, start from that top with that press again. Use the hinge. Be strict on that hinge to pick up your bell. And then last get up, again, as we rotate underneath the bell to get all the way to the floor and then to return to standing with the sweep, the press away, the square up, and number 10. Nice. Whew. Whew. Last set of squats. 25 squats, 10 get-ups.
Less than 15 minutes. Sounds like good work.
Here we go. Hip hinge. Pull. Pull down. Up. Press to toe. Pull down. Press to toe. Up. 2 more. Up. And last one. And then bell goes down.
Nice.
Whew.
Like us today, you might not always have a lot of time to work out, but find just a little amount. Be specific in what you do. Today, it was get-ups and squats and work hard. I had a couple more sets perhaps, but that's about it. I feel a nice heart rate go, feel strong, feel ready to join us in some rest maybe right now. And then on Thursday, nope, it's Friday. This week is Friday at the bar for more presses and hip mobility exercises at the bar.
Until then, make sure you check out our website, our blog. We send out every 2 weeks. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And until next time, take care.
Stay strong.
And let's train soon.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.